This is your sports TV station in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Well, welcome to Longfellow Middle School as we have the 7th grade basketball game today with the Longfellow Longhorns and General Johnnie Wilson, the Eagles.
Yes, it is.
General Johnnie Wilson, coached by Brian Pagan, and for Longfellow, the 7th graders, they are coached by Mike Raisler. Longfellow is in the white uniforms, and this afternoon, General Johnnie Wilson will be in blue. Get you the starting 5 out here momentarily. Shot goes up, no good. General Johnnie Wilson with the rebound. And they're going to get it on the run. The shot goes up and in by David Wetherington. Starting 5 for General Johnnie Wilson: Martell Adams, David Wetherington, Justin Sturgill, Julius Harrington, and Davion Dower. The running right-hander is up and no good by Zion Cross. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. Let's get you the starting 5 for the 7th graders from Longfellow: Cameron Edwards, Jadis Butler, Jeff Santana, Zion Cross, Abimel Barbosa. That is the starting 5 for both teams. General Johnnie Wilson, coached by Brian Pagan, come in with a record of 8-4. And for Longfellow, Mike Raisler's ball club is 1-11. First free throw is up and good, and that's Zion Cross with the free throw. Second effort up, you see that go in and out, and it's 2-1. General Johnnie Wilson with the ball in blue with it. Julius Harrington on the dribble, goes to the hole, had his shot partially blocked, and it falls into the hands of Cameron Edwards of Longfellow, and here come the Longhorns. Jeff Santana, nice pass inside, shot goes up, it's blocked. Barbosa had his shot blocked, and good defense by Davion Dower and General Johnnie Wilson. That's Justin Sturgill with the ball. He puts it up off the glass in, and a foul. Justin Sturgill with the basket and a foul. So his first 2 points, he'll look for 3 at the line. And it's 4-1. General Johnnie Wilson out in front. Seventh grade basketball on WLCS TV 20. Shot, free throw up, no good. Zion Cross with the rebound, and it goes out of bounds, and they're going to turn it back over to General Johnnie Wilson. Throughout the broadcast, we're going to be telling you a little bit about these young men as they have compiled some of their interests, their likes, and so forth, and we'll get those passed along to you just as soon as we can, as we have an opportunity throughout the day. Shot goes up and in, and making that one is Martell Adams, and General Johnnie Wilson quickly out in front, 6-1. Into the forecourt comes Longfellow, dribbling in, putting the shot up, no good. Missing it was Zion Cross. They're going to get it outside. The three-pointer is up off the front of the rim by Jeff Santana, and it's General Johnnie Wilson with a rebound, but then it's stolen, and it's up and in by Abimel Barbosa. Makes it 6-3 with 4:15 to go in the first quarter. Martell Adams with the basketball. He's going to hand it off to Julius Harrington. They work the offense. On the baseline, spinning inside, it was Davion Dower going to get whistle and a foul. Rob Polinsky here with you, and doing the camera work, and a fine job as always, Bob Schlembaker. Shot goes up, no good by Julius Harrington. Offensive rebound, back up, yes, and a foul. Davion Dower strong to the basket. His first 2, and he'll look for 3 at the line. 8 points early on for General Johnnie Wilson, and 4 different players each have a field goal. Adams, Wetherington, Sturgill, and Dower each with baskets in the first quarter. Free throw up, no good. Offensive rebound, Sturgill missed the short shot, and the rebound is saved from going out of bounds to Adams. And we're going to get a whistle on a foul. Jeff Santana, trying to intercept that pass from Julius Harrington, will get called for the foul. 3:53 to go in the first quarter, 8-3. General Johnnie Wilson with the early lead. They're in blue on offense, and white on defense is Longfellow. 7th grade basketball today on WLCS TV 20. Shot goes up, no good. It's knocked over to Jeff Santana, and here come the Longhorns. Santana goes coast to coast, had his shot blocked, and it's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Longfellow. First sub of the game is going to come in for Longfellow, and that is going to be Dimitri Noble. So Dimitri Noble will check in. He'll come in for Jeff Santana. On the inbound, they get it inside. Shot goes up by Barbosa, no good. Long outlet pass to Harrington for the Eagles of General Johnnie Wilson. They get it to Adams in the corner to Dower. Dower's going to drive, put it up, no good. And the rebound comes to Zion Cross. Cross with a bounce pass that's picked off. Harrington with the interception. He'll get it ahead to Sturgill, and they'll set the offense with Weatherington. Weatherington drives to the basket. He's fouled by Jadis Butler. Stops the clock with 3:10 to go in the first quarter. And the General Johnnie Wilson will inbound the basketball. It's Davion Dower to inbound. Dower gets it into Weatherington. Weatherington outside the three-point line. Weatherington gets it back outside. Dower with the runner off the glass and rim, no good. And he saves it from going out of bounds. Good job. Got it to Harrington, who misses the jumper. And the rebound comes down to Jeff Santana, who's back in. Santana left-hand dribble strong to the basket, threw it up, no, and we get a whistle and a blocking foul on one of the Eagles from General Johnnie Wilson. Free throw up, no good, off the back of the rim. Jeff Santana's favorite subject is math. He's the free throw shooter. Favorite athlete, LeBron James. He enjoys playing baseball as well as basketball. And for his future goal, he would like to attend Ohio State University. And Mrs. Engel is his favorite teacher as he misses both free throws. It remains 8-3. 2:35 to go in the first quarter. They get it to Dower. Dower on the drive, put it up and in. Davion Dower with 4. And it's 10-3. In the backcourt, ball goes through the hands of the intended receiver, Martell Adams with the interception. Martell gets it to Dower. Dower with a baseline jumper, no good. He ran down his own rebound. Stops, measures that one, put it up and in. Dower, leading scorer in the game, was 6, and it's 12-3. Pressure in the backcourt. Longfellow having trouble with this press, but he getting it across the timeline is Zion Cross. Cross will get it over to Noble. Noble with a jumper, it's short. And the rebound falls into the hands of General Johnnie Wilson, and they want to push. Here comes Martell Adams quickly to the hole, laid it up and in. Martell Adams with 2, and we're going to get a timeout as General Johnnie Wilson has sprinted out to a 14-3 lead here in the first quarter with 1:50 to go in quarter number 1. Again, we've got 7th and 8th grade basketball for you today on WLCS TV 20. In our 7th and 8th grade game, somebody is from each game is going to win. Going to be our Subway Player of the Game, and that is at the Subway right across the street from Lorain High School on East 42nd Street. Going to receive a free regular 6-inch sub, a 21-ounce fountain drink, and a bag of chips. So we'll have that Subway Player of the Game coming up after our 7th grade game today, and then stay tuned. After that, we've got 8th grade basketball coming up for you today, as again the middle schools of General Johnnie Wilson and Longfellow will play here today. 7th grade for General Johnnie Wilson, coached by Brian Pagan, and for Longfellow, Mike Raisler. Again, Longfellow came in at 1-11. General Johnnie Wilson, 8 wins, 4 losses. And we're just about set for basketball as Santana inbounds it, gets it back. 1:45 to go in the first quarter. His team trails at 14-3. Into the forecourt, his pass intended for a new player into the game, David Larson. One off of his hands, and it's intercepted by General Johnnie Wilson. Dower has it out to Adams. Adams fakes the shot. Nice bounce pass inside. They'll try to get it back to Adams. He lost it. They fight for it. Kicks it back outside. We get a whistle and a 3-second violation as David Weatherington had the ball, but several of the Eagles were in that lane. Inbounds, they get it to Santana. Santana across the midcourt stripe, and he's going to be whistled and fouled as they try to get the steal. Martell Adams with the foul. And inbounding the basketball will be Jeff Santana. Sub coming in for Longfellow, in for the first time, is Noah Hronik. Hronik comes in for Jadis Butler. And they're going to inbound it to Zion Cross. Zion has 1 point today. Get it to Santana. Santana with a foul line jumper. It's no good. Offensive rebound by Cross. Back up, no good. They battle for the rebound. It's loose on the floor, and it comes out to David Weatherington for the Eagles. Weatherington is going to travel with the basketball on his way to the basket, turn it over, give it to Longfellow. On the inbound, Santana with the basketball across midcourt. Santana with his pass is going to be intercepted and stolen away. Here comes General Johnny Wilson ahead. The shot goes up, no good. And with an offensive rebound is Lothario Swiggett. Swiggett got it over to Weatherington. Weatherington missed the shot. And a rebound comes down to Longfellows. We're down to 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. And they get it ahead on the baseline with the basketball, having it knocked away. It's out of bounds. Dimitri Noble fighting for it for Longfellow, and battling with him is Isaiah Magooch into the game for General Johnny Wilson. They inbound for Dimitri Noble, and they battle for it, and we're going to get a whistle and what? 3-second call, I believe, so give the basketball back to General Johnny Wilson as we get towards the end of the first quarter. There's the inbound to Adams. He'll look to Coach Brian Pagan for the offensive call. 15 seconds to play in the quarter. General Johnny Wilson out front 14-3 against a 2-3 zone. Around the perimeter with the basketball. Magooch got his own rebound. Kicks it back outside. Adams with 2 seconds for three. Got it up and in. Martell Adams with a three-pointer at the end of the first period, and that's going to do it for one period of basketball. 7th grade basketball, our score after one. It's General Johnny Wilson 17, Longfellow 3. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this timeout. You're watching 7th grade boys basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Lefebvre, and this is Johnnie. We're working with Best Friends Animal Society to stop the suffering of millions of breeding dogs in puppy mills who supply puppies to pet stores. You can help too, by not adding to the demand for pet store puppies. When searching for your next best friend, do what I did. Adopt. Don't shop. Let a shelter dog like Johnnie steal your heart.
And back to action. General Johnny Wilson out in front 17-3 with the basketball is Harrington. Harrington lost it on the way up. And let's set the starting fives for you here in the second quarter for General Johnny Wilson. It'll be David Harrington. Inbounding the basketball is Isaiah Magooch. Into the game is Gabe Larsosa. They're going to get it into Harrington. His shot's up, no good. Offensive rebound, Larsosa, no good. Inside, the return goes up, no good, and the rebound comes down to Abimel Barbosa of Longfellow. Barbosa, Santana, get it inside, shot goes up to a new ball player into the game, and that is Cameron Edwards back in. No good, and we get a whistle on the rebound and a foul. Santana to inbounds. Also out there is Barbosa. Cross. Jadis Butler had to go off his hand and out of bounds. And Cameron Edwards. For General Johnny Wilson, they are going to counter with Weatherington. Also, Tremaine Hurley is into the game for the first time. Isaiah Magooch. Lothario Swiggett. And Julius Harrington. Those are the five on the floor for General Johnny Wilson to begin the second quarter. Magooch with the basketball. Nice pass inside to Harrington. Laid it up and in. Boy, that's a pretty pass for General Johnny Wilson. And Isaiah Magooch with the assist to Julius Harrington. 19-3. Cross outside to Jadis Butler. Butler leaves it back for Cross. Cross picks it up at the foul line. Kicks it outside to Edwards, and now they'll reset the offense. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the second quarter. General Johnny Wilson with the better of it right now, 19-3. Pass back to Zion Cross in midcourt. Ball was tipped by Magooch. That's why it wasn't an over and back. Out to Butler. Butler with a bounce pass for Zion Cross, and we get a whistle and a holding foul. We just mentioned Zion Cross, his favorite subject is social studies. Favorite athlete, LeBron James. He also likes to play football. He would like to attend Alabama or Kentucky for his future goal, and his favorite teacher is Mrs. Gilliam. So thanks to the coaches and players for putting together some information on him that we can pass along to you, the viewers. On the inbounds, the shot is up and in by Abimel Barbosa. He has 4 points, and it's 19-5. 4:20 to go in the first half. With the ball is Tremaine Hurley. Hurley at the foul line. Hurley backs up. Hurley traveled. And we're going to have inbound the basketball. Longfellow. Zion Cross has it. Cross into the forecourt. Cross looking for a teammate. Still dribbling. Kicks it out to Santana. Santana drives the running lefty, puts it up, no good. Offensive rebound to kick it back outside. Jumper is up and in. And with the basket, that is going to be Noah Hronek off the bench with his first 2. And it's 19-7. Back-to-back baskets for Longfellow. On the drive, we're going to get a whistle and a foul. Going to the basket that time was Julius Harrington. He was fouled, and 4 substitutes coming in for the Longfellow team. Coming in is Justin Sturgill, Davion Dower, Martell Adams, and David Weatherington. .344 to go in the first half. We're just about set to get underway. Back to action after that foul call and the substitutions. Weatherington with the basketball. His team up 19-7. Looking for the offense. They get it to Sturgill. He'll drive to the basket, lay it up and in. Sturgill with 4, and it's 21-7. Where the basketball is Cross across the midcourt stripe. Cross will go cross court to Santana. Santana travels. In the backcourt with the basketball is Martell Adams. Adams has it. Adams with a pass for Weatherington, and he lays it up and in. David Weatherington with a layup has 4 from the pass from Adams. For Weatherington, his favorite ball player is Derrick Rose for the Bulls, and his favorite food is chicken. Adams, who just had that pass, his favorite ball player is Kobe. Likes the Lakers, and his favorite food, should be no surprise, it's pizza. But Martell, you and I have that in common. With the basketball. In fact, Bob Schlembaker told me he's buying pizza for both of us after the game. So that was awful nice for Bob to kick in, donate. You know, they call it Fat Tuesday for a reason, Bob. You're supposed to be buying his pizza. 23-7. General Johnny Wilson with a 16-point lead over their crosstown rivals, the Longfellow Longhorns. The teams in blue and white. It's Longfellow in white on defense. General Johnny Wilson, the Eagles, are on offense in the blue. Nice bounce pass from Adams, and they leave it to Sturgill. Put it up and in. Boy, pretty passes from Adams and Harrington to Sturgill. He has 6. 25-7, 2:15 to go. Boy, you can tell this 7th grade first unit of General Johnny Wilson very skilled. Putting the ball up, missing was Cross. Comes back out to Santana. Santana with the basketball. Santana with a bounce pass inside to Barbosa, and he was fouled on his way to the basket. So we're going to have it be inbounded for the Longfellow team. And coming back in for the Longfellow Ball Club is Jadis Butler. Jadis Butler's favorite subject is social studies. He likes Kevin Durant, likes playing football, and he wants to attend Virginia Tech. Favorite coach, or I should say teacher, is Mrs. Gilliam. an over and back violation on the Longfellow's team. So it'll be General Johnnie Wilson's 7th graders to inbound. As we're under 2 minutes to go in the half. Coming in is David Larson back in for Longfellow. Again, we've got 7th and 8th grade basketball for you today on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television. Rob Polinsky here with you. On the camera doing the fine work. And directing is Bob Schlumbaker. I just promoted you to a director too there, Bob. Pressure's on. Turnover will get the ball back to General Johnnie Wilson. Driving in is Dower, put it up off the glass and rim, no good. They fight for the rebound. Dower picked it up, missed it. Dower got it again, put it up, it's blocked, and it will come out to Longfellow. Jeff Santana with the basketball. Minute 25 to go in the half. Santana on the run. Kicks it out to Jadis Butler. Butler trying to get a shot off, but the ball is stolen away by Sturgill. Sturgill with the ball. Long lead pass for Harrington. Harrington got it to Weatherington. He laid it up and in. Makes it 27-7. A little more than a minute to go in the half. Santana with a dribble. Under a minute to go in the half. Gets it to Larson. Larson guarded by Sturgill. Larson looking for a teammate. And they fight for it. It's loose on the floor. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout for Longfellow. So they're going to keep possession of the basketball with 48 seconds to go in the first half. And that gives us an opportunity to let you know about one of our fine sponsors. Are you employed by or retired from the Lorain City Schools? If the answer to that question is yes, then you want to pay close attention to the following. Don't get a 3-second call with low interest rates on your investments. Step up to the line and shoot your way to success at the Lorain Schools Employees Credit Union. We will fast break the competition so that you will win the financial game of interest. Choose a certificate of deposit and watch your APY score the maximum. You'll score a goal every time when you call LSECU at 282-4600. Bob Schlumbaker getting some of the fans that are here at Longfellow Middle School for this one. Longfellow to inbound. They trail by 20. Late stages first half. Pass is intercepted by Harrington. Harrington with a pass for Sturgill. Back over to Weatherington. Laid it up and in. Weatherington with 8. 29-7. Unselfish play there by General Johnnie Wilson as they passed up layups to get the ball to Weatherington. Cross-court pass for Butler. Too much mustard on that one. Out of bounds. It'll be General Johnnie Wilson basketball with 30 seconds to go in the half. They inbound the ball to Martell Adams. Here comes Adams across the midcourt stripe. Got it out to Weatherington. Weatherington lost it. Jadis Butler gets it. He'll hand it off to Jeff Santana. Santana left-hand dribble. Santana with a wild shot. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Sturgill. 10 seconds to go in the half. Gets it to Adams. Adams quickly ahead to Weatherington. Weatherington pass inside to Dower. Dower missed it twice. Got the rebound. No. Weatherington back up and in. And that is going to do it for the first half. So we come to halftime at Longfellow Middle School, and our halftime of our 7th grade basketball game is General Johnnie Wilson out in front of Longfellow by a score of 31-7. And we'll be back with the start of the second half of our 7th grade basketball game. That's coming up next. You're watching 7th grade boys basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
There are those who dedicate themselves to a sense of honor, to a life of courage, and a commitment to something greater than themselves. They have always defended this nation and each other. They still do. The few, the proud, the Marines.
And welcome back. Before we start the third quarter, we'll quickly go through the scoring for you. General Johnnie Wilson led after one, 17-3. They outscored Longfellow 14-4 in the second quarter to go up 31-7. Individually for Coach Brian Pagan's Eagles of General Johnnie Wilson, Martell Adams has 7. David Weatherington led him with 10. Justin Sturgill with 6. Julius Harrington with 2. And Davion Dower with 6. All 31 points from the starting 5. For Longfellow and Mike Raisler at 1 and 11. They had Zion Cross has a free throw for 1, Abimel Barbosa with 4, and off the bench Noah Hronik with 2. Those are the 7 points for Longfellow today. It'll be Longfellow with the basketball to begin the third quarter. It's stripped and stolen away, and knocking the pass out of bounds is Zion Cross. So it's General Johnnie Wilson basketball. They are in blue. Longfellow's in white as we begin the third quarter. Justin Sturgill to inbound. Also out there is Julius Harrington, Lothario Swiggett, Isaiah Magooch, and Tremaine Hurley are the 5 to begin the third quarter for General Johnnie Wilson. They get it to Sturgill, puts it up and in. Sturgill with 8, and it's 33-7 with 5:35 to go in the third quarter. Zion Cross with the basketball for Longfellow, gets it out to Jadis Butler, missed the shot. Rebound Zion Cross outside to Jeff Kovac into the game, and Kovac travels with the basketball. Also in there is Jeff Santana. Those are the 5 on the floor, along with Abimel Barbosa for Longfellow. So it's General Johnnie Wilson with the basketball. The 7th graders bring it across the timeline. Magooch has it. Magooch dribbling in. Magooch around the rim and out. No good. But he hustled and got his own got the rebound to Sturgill. Sturgill with the shot. No good. And on the rebound, we're going to get a whistle and a foul. Understand that Justin Sturgill's dad, Steve, watches these games on YouTube. He's serving our country in the armed forces over in Afghanistan. So hello to Steve Sturgill. It's his son Justin playing out there, and we're glad that he's able to watch on YouTube over in Afghanistan. And thanks for serving our country. There's a whistle away from the ball and a foul, offensive foul. Going to give the ball back to the Longfellow 7th graders. Coming up a little bit later, we're going to have the 8th grade basketball game between these two teams. With the ball into the forecourt, it goes through the hands of Abimel Barbosa and out of bounds. The 7th graders from the Eagles of General Johnnie Wilson with it. Again, they're in blue on offense. In white is Longfellow. We're from Longfellow Middle School. With the basket, putting it up in and a foul. Making that basket is Isaiah Magooch, and he was fouled. The basket is good by Magooch. His first 2 points of the ball game. And he'll be at the free throw line to see if he can complete the 3-point play. Puts it up and in. So Magooch with a 3-point play, and it's 34-7. Magooch's favorite player is Kobe. He likes the Lakers, and he likes rice and beans for his favorite meal. One's knocked out of bounds, and with the basketball, it's going to be Longfellow to inbound. Substitution for General Johnnie Wilson. David Weatherington comes back into the game. He led them in the first half with 10 points. Justin Sturgill will take a breather on the bench. 36-7 has been all General Johnnie Wilson this afternoon. Dribbling in, putting it up off the glass and in, off the back of the rim and in, I should say, is Zion Cross's first field goal of the game. Gives him 3 points, and it's 36-9. With the basketball is Harrington. Harrington inside off the glass and in. Julius Harrington with 4. And General Johnnie Wilson extends their lead to 38-9. Dribbling in on the run, putting up off the glass and rim. No good is Cross. Rebound and will go out of bounds, and it's going to go over to General Johnnie Wilson. Substitution, Cameron Edwards back in for Longfellow. 4:02 to go in the third quarter. They're going to lob it inside. Nice pass inside to Weatherington from Harrington, and he scored. Boy, what a beautiful pass from Julius Harrington as he found David Weatherington, and it's 40-9. General Johnnie Wilson with a lead on the running left-hand runner as Jeff Santana puts it up, no good. And the rebound's going to come down to Weatherington. He gets called for an offensive charge. So 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Longfellow with the basketball, their 7th grade team. They are 1-11 this year, going up against the 8-4 General Johnnie Wilson Eagles. Santana measures a long three, put it up a little short, offensive rebound. They get it over to Zion Cross. He put the ball in the basket. So Cross leads Longfellow with 5 points, and it's 40-11. As the 8th graders head in for this one, they're going to play next. Dribbling in, laying it up, missing the shot was Harrington, and with a rebound, David Larson for Longfellow. Larson with a pass to Cross, he'll get it to the baseline. Cross still with a dribble. His pass, the shot goes up by Barbosa. No, but he was fouled. It'll be Abimel Barbosa at the line for 2. Two minutes, 58 seconds to go in the third quarter. Barbosa with 4 points, line left, puts it up, off the back of the rim, no good. Checking back in for General Johnnie Wilson is Justin Sturgill with 8 points. And leaving the ball game is going to be Isaiah Magooch, who had 3 points all in this third period. Barbosa again, good again. And it's 40-12 with 2:55 to go in the third. Tremaine Hurley has it, measures a 3, off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Sturgill back up and in. Justin Sturgill with 10, and it's 42-12 with 2:35 to go in the third quarter. Cross picks up his dribble, looking for a teammate, got it to Barbosa, back outside to Santana. Santana with a bounce pass inside. We're going to get a whistle, and Zion Cross is fouled. And well, no, he wasn't fouled. It's going to be a jump ball. Coming out of the game is Cross. Coming into the ball game will be Noah Hronik. Harrington with the basketball on the dribble. Nice pass inside to Weatherington. Laid it up and in. Where this Julius Harrington is a heck of a passer. Weatherington with 14 points, and it's 44-12. 2:10 to go in the third quarter. Where the basketball's Cameron Edwards. Edwards picks up his dribble. Edwards double teamed. Edwards will get it ahead to Barbosa. Barbosa then lost it to Sturgill. Sturgill gets it into the forecourt. Sturgill's going to go all the way to the basket, lay it up, and missed it. Offensive rebound. Weatherington, no, but he's fouled. A minute 57 to go in the third. And David Weatherington at the line. David 5'9", says here 133 pounds. Again, his favorite pro player is Derrick Rose, and that means he likes the Chicago Bulls. Weatherington puts it up and in. Weatherington with 15, and his favorite food is chicken. Kind of fond of chicken myself. Weatherington again, good again. He will come out of the basketball game. Checking back in is Gabe Larsosa. And Longfellow to inbound. Under 2 minutes to go in the third period. It's been all General Johnnie Wilson. They led after one 17-3, and they haven't let off the gas. They lead at 46-12. 7th grade basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television. With the basketball was Cameron Edwards, and we're going to get a whistle and a call, believe, against General Johnnie Wilson. So Edwards to inbound. Looking, trying to find a teammate. In trouble. He's going to lob it up top, and that one is going to be intercepted by Tremaine Hurley. Hurley with a bounce pass that was trying to get to Larthario Swiggett. They do so, and then he will get it to Larsosa. Larsosa had his shot blocked by David Larson. So Larson with the block and the basketball. He'll get it ahead to a teammate. That's Jeff Santana. Minute 20 to go in the third. Santana dribbling in. Got cut off, and then the defense and steal by Harrington. Julius Harrington, who's had a good game, brings it nice bounce pass to Sturgill. Sturgill lays it up and in. Another assist from Julius Harrington. Sturgill with 12 points off another pretty pass from Julius Harrington. Into the forecourt with the basketball, Cameron Edwards. Edwards will get it back. They're going to dump it inside. Barbosa had his shot blocked by Tremaine Hurley, and here comes The 7th graders of General Johnnie Wilson. Bounce pass to Adams. The shot up. No good by, I'm sorry, that was Lothario Swiggett. Lothario Swiggett missed that one. It's out of bounds. It'll be Longfellow basketball with 44 seconds to go in the third. Jeff Santana with the basketball. Santana across midcourt. Santana, top of the circle, has it. Passes on the right side. Shot goes up and in, and with that one is Cameron Edwards, his first two. Into the forecourt, they get it to Sturgill. Sturgill lays it up, around the rim and in. Justin Sturgill with 14. 10 seconds to go in the third. For the basketball, they kick it outside to Santana. Santana dribbling in 4 seconds. 3 seconds, got to hurry up, Jeff. Jeff picks up his dribble. Jeff will launch it, and that is no good. And our score after 3 quarters, it's General Johnnie Wilson 50 and Longfellow 12. We'll be back with the 4th and final quarter of this 8th grade basketball game. You're watching 7th grade boys basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
I knew I was going to college, so I always worked. My friends would come into the restaurant where I was working and want me to go out, but I had to man up and say no. You can't mess around. I heard about Federal Student Aid at church. Filling out the free application wasn't easy, but I got it done. What would I tell other kids? Just go for it, see what happens. Don't give up on college because of money. My name is Eric. I'm going to study sports medicine. I'm going to be all right.
Start of the 4th quarter. General Johnnie Wilson out front 50-12 with the blue uniforms on defense. It's Longfellow 7th graders in the white uniforms on offense with the basketball as we begin the 4th and final quarter. That's Jeff Santana with it. Dumps it inside to Zion Cross. Zion Cross had his shot blocked, and it falls into the hands of Isaiah Magooch of General Johnnie Wilson. They'll kick it off to Tremaine Hurley. Hurley looking for a teammate, gets it to Magooch, and Magooch travels. Well, we've got a minute because I don't know if we're going to have a timeout. Normally we read these to you during the timeouts, but they haven't been taken, many of them. I want to remind you that Lorain City Schools kindergarten registration is now offering all-day kindergarten classes. Registration will be coming up at the Charleston Center, room 33. It's on 2350 Pole Avenue in Lorain. You can call 233-2254 or visit lorainschools.org. All-day kindergarten classes they're offering, and registration for that will be March 4th, 5th, 7th, and 8th. That is from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on March 6th it's from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Also on May 6th, 7th, 9th, and 10th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. or May 8th, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Kindergarten registration for Lorain Schools, Lorain Schools, I should say. Jadis Butler with the basketball. Jadis Butler on the right baseline. Kicks it outside to Cross. Cross will leave it for Butler, but he threw it too high, and it's going to be intercepted by Martell Adams and the Eagles of General Johnnie Wilson. Adams with it. Adams is going to get called for a double dribble. Turnover, give the ball back to Longfellow. 4:45 to go in this one. It's all General Johnnie Wilson. They led after 117-3. They haven't looked back. They lead at 50-12 after outscoring Longfellow 19-5 in the 3rd quarter. Zion Cross strong to the basket, put it up, no, but he was fouled, and Zion will go to the free throw line. Cross with 5 points. He and Barbosa are the leading scorers for Longfellow. A high arcing free throw is no good. See if Cross can make 1 out of 2. Cross again, that one's good. So Cross with 6, and it's 50-13. Adams into the forecourt. Adams picks up his dribble, gets it. We're going to get a whistle and a foul as they try to get it into Magooch, and he was fouled by Barbosa. Again, coming up next, we have 8th grade boys basketball. That's as soon as we're done, and stay tuned. We've got our Subway player of the game coming up. The shot is an air ball long, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Lothario Swiggett. Swiggett will get it to Martell Adams. Adams back to Swiggett. Nice pass to Magooch. Magooch then lost the dribble, and Jeff Santana comes down with it. Santana to the basket, laid it up and in. Jeff Santana with his first points of the ball game, and it's 50-15. General Johnny Wilson with the ball and the lead. Martell Adams has it across the midcourt line. Right-hand dribble. Jadis Butler, nice defense. Out to Tremaine Hurley for three, trying to get on the scoreboard. That goes out of bounds, and we'll give it back to Longfellow. General Johnny Wilson, coached by Brian Pagan, Longfellow by Mike Raisler. And thanks to both coaches for their information and for the information on the kids that we've been passing along to you. We get a whistle, and we're going to get a holding foul, as it was Barbosa with the basketball. Barbosa, favorite athlete is Michael Jordan. He likes working out. He wants to be a Marine. Good for him. And Mrs. Masson is his favorite teacher. Good for Barbosa. Wanting to go to the Marines is one of his future goal. Long three. It is up in the air off the glass and rim. No good by Noah Hronek. Offensive rebound. They kick it outside. Shot goes up by Cross. No good. And here comes General Johnny Wilson with the basketball with 3 minutes to go in the game. Offensive charge is going to be called on Magooch, and Cross did a good job of taking that charge. Inbounding the basketball with Hronek, his favorite athlete, Josh Cribbs. He likes playing basketball, and he wants to attend Ohio State. Mrs. Wildman, his favorite teacher. Layup by Santana, no good. And General Johnny Wilson with the basketball with under 3 minutes to go in this one. Tremaine Hurley has the top of the key, stolen away by Santana, but then he lost the handle out of bounds. Good hustle by Jeff Santana for the Longfellow Longhorns 7th graders. Going to get it in the backcourt to Martell Adams, and he'll set the offense. Left wing pass for Lothario Swiggett to Magooch. Magooch with the basketball. Back outside. Well, they get it to Gabe Larsosa. Left wing, Magooch. Magooch dribbling in, had it knocked away. Good defense. With the basketball is Cross. Zion Cross has it. Cross behind the back with a dribble. Cross inside, shot blocked, but we're going to get a whistle and a foul. So Cross will go to the line for two. Stops the clock with 2:25 to go in this one. Substitutions for Longfellow, David Larson back in. And for General Johnny Wilson, Julius Harrington wants to come in. But they're going to let him shoot a free throw first. Line left for two. Cross puts it up and in. Cross with 7 points. Now Larson will come in for Jeff Kovac. See if Cross can get his team 1 point closer. Second one up. That one's no good. And it will be out of bounds as that one did not hit the rim. So that will go out of bounds to General Johnny Wilson. They'll inbound with 2:24 to go in the game. Inbound in the backcourt to Julius Harrington. He has 4 points, but his passes have been fantastic. Harrington into the forecourt. Pass back outside to Swiggett. Swiggett on the outside. The three-pointer up by Adams. Around the rim and out. Rebound comes down, and now it's stolen away by General Johnny Wilson. Harrington has it. The runner is up. No good. David Larson with the rebound for Longfellow. Larson's going to hand it off to Noah Hronek, and his pass intercepted by Harrington. Lays it up too strong. Hronek with the rebound. He'll get it to Cross. Cross across the midcourt line, and he was fouled as he tried to get it into the forecourt. Stops the clock with 1:49 to go in this one. And at the free throw line for a 1-and-1 is going to be Zion Cross, who this afternoon has 7 points, including 3 free throws. Cross with another free throw up. That one's too hard, off the rim, no good. And the rebound comes down to General Johnny Wilson, Gabe Larsosa. He'll get it off to Martell Adams, had it stripped and stolen away. Santana got it to Cross. Cross laid it up and in. Cross with 9 to lead his team, and they trail it 50-18. Adams with a pass for Hurley. Hurley lost it, then he got it back, but a double dribble, and the turnover will give it back to Longfellow with 1:27 to go. Stay tuned after this one. We'll have 8th grade basketball for you, these two same schools. We'll have the 8th grade game coming up. Cross has it. Crossover dribble, foul line jumper, no good. Rebound Julius Harrington for General Johnny Wilson. Stay tuned. We'll have our Subway Player of the Game. We'll have that for you after the ball game. Tremaine Hurley to inbound. And he's going to inbound it to Julius Harrington. Harrington in the backcourt to Hurley. Hurley with a bounce pass for Adams. It goes out of bounds, off of Adams, and out of bounds. Longfellow to inbound, that's Noah Hronik. He'll inbound it to Santana. And we get a whistle and a foul. And at the free throw line will be, or they're going to inbound it. Nope, we're going to have a couple of free throws. There's the 10th foul. So going to the line will be Jeff Santana. Jeff's favorite subject, math. Favorite athlete, LeBron James. He likes to play baseball. Wants to attend Ohio State. Mrs. Engel, his favorite teacher. Santana, the lefty, puts it up and in. Jeff Santana with 3 points. Makes it 50-19. Under a minute to play. Second free throw, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Larsosa, and then he lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with Longfellow with 53 seconds to go. Gonna lob it, get it in the cross in the corner. Santana, he's not bashful, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Larson inside, laid it up and in. David Larson, his first 2 points of the night. 50-21, 40 seconds to play. Pressure in the backcourt. Harrington, double team with a bounce pass for Adams, right back to Harrington. They beat the press. Harrington driving in, wants to kick it outside for Hurley, but he traveled with 32 seconds to go in the game. With the basketball in the backcourt is Zion Cross. Cross will get it across the midcourt line. Cross into the forecourt, bounce pass inside. It goes off the hand of the intended receiver, and that is Abimel Barbosa. Larsosa to inbound, gets it to Harrington. Harrington back to Larsosa, over to Martell Adams. Adams double team, got it back to Harrington. Harrington kicks it outside to Hurley. 12 seconds to Harrington. Harrington with the basketball with 10 seconds. Bounce pass for Adams. Adams measures a 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Larson with the rebound. Bounce pass for Hronik, 2 seconds, 1. Gets it to Santana, gets the shot off, and that's going to do it. Our final score, it was General Johnny Wilson 50 and Longfellow 21. We'll take this final timeout. When we come back, we'll give you the winner of our Subway Player of the Game.
Hi, I'm Bob McGrath.
And I'm Big Bird.
And we love to make music. Music can help kids learn. Did you know that making music, any music...
Like Twinkle Twinkle?
Right, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, can help your child with language, reading, and even math.
And it's lots of fun, too.
To find out how children learn and grow with music, visit www.amc-music.org.
And you'll see...
Music works wonders.
Yeah, it sure does.
And the 7th grade final went to General Johnny Wilson. They win it by a score of 50-21. They led after one, 17-3, 31-7 at half, 50-12 after 3, and they win it 50-21. Congratulations to our Subway Player of the Game from Lorain. It is going to be from General Johnny Wilson, David Weatherington, who led the Eagles with 16 points. Congratulations, David. You are the Subway Player of the Game. And from the Lorain Subway at East 42nd Street, you are going to receive a free regular 6-inch sub. 21-ounce fountain drink, and a bag of chips. Quickly, the individual scoring for General Johnnie Wilson. Martell Adams had 7 to lead the way. Wetherington had 16. Justin Sturgill with 14. Julius Harrington had 4. And Davion Dower with 6. Off the bench, Isaiah Magooch with 3. For Longfellow, it was Jeff Santana with 3. Zion Krause to lead them with 9. Abimel Barbosa with 5. And off the bench, Noah Heroic had 2. And David Larson had 2. Again, our final score of our 7th grade basketball game, it was General Johnnie Wilson 50 and Longfellow 21. Thanks to Bob Schlemblaker doing all the hard work on the camera work, bringing this one into your homes. This is Rob Polinsky reminding you to stay tuned for the 8th grade game between these two schools. That's coming up next, but one more time, our final. 7th grade boys basketball, it was General Johnnie Wilson 50, Longfellow 21. Have a good night, everybody.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.
To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.